In this question, we are going to determine forces in members and tell if tension or compression. So we have here roller, so it will be AY, okay, and here we have here pen, so it is BY and bx. Okay, so let's take summation of moment at a equal to 0. So we will not we will exclude bx since it's passing through support a. So we'll take 12 time. Remember that we are taking moment at around a, not at b. So 12 time minus 12 time by 9 time by 2 plus 16. Okay, and we have 18 time by 12, so it will be minus 18 time by 12. Okay, remember it's around at a, moment at a. Okay, and we have 30 time by 24 minus 30 time by 12 plus 12, which is 24. Okay, equal to 0, and you will get the ups summation moment, and you forget to add actually by, so it is counterclockwise. Okay, so minus by. Okay, time by 12, time by 12. Okay, which is equal to 0. um, Minus 12, 9 time by 2 plus 16, minus 18 time by 12, uh, minus 30 time by 24. The answer is going to be minus by time by 12. Okay, minus 1344 equal to 0. So let's try to shift it this forces to other, so it will be minus. Okay, so by is going to be equal to 112. Keeps. Okay, keeps. Should be downward. Okay, so let's change that into downward. So so it's fine. Okay, let me erase it. Okay, let me try to erase it, and it is downward. Okay, which is equal to 112 kips. Okay, kips. And right now we can find the summation of f of y. Okay, and f of x. If you say summation of f of x equal to 0, right, with the positive you have minus 12, you have minus bx equal to 0, therefore bx is going to be negative 12 pips. So our sign convention, we need to change it. Okay, so let us change the sign convention into the right, which is equal to 12 kips. Okay, 12 kips. Right now we are left with summation of f of y, which is equal to 0, upward force, which is positive. We have negative 30 and negative 18 and negative 12. So negative 30, negative 18, negative 112. Okay, um, and we have upward force, which is positive ay, okay, equal to 0. So negative 13, negative 18, negative 112 will be equal to ay. It's going to be equal to 160 kips. So let's write it. It's equal to 160 kips. Okay, so it will be equal to 160 kips. Try to, okay, just erase everything. Okay, guys. So let's start. Okay, we found the reaction at the support. Let's find here the zero force member. Okay, so since we found ay is equal to 160, so therefore this is zero force member. So we can erase it. Okay, we can erase it, or just say that member of if AB is equal to 0 kips. Okay, and write zero force member. Okay, and well, let me give you a important note. Okay, note. Okay, if you find, okay, let's say a joint. Okay, and it has, okay, let's say a force coming outside. Okay, this is 180 degrees. Okay, 180 degrees. So this is called zero force member. But if the member Okay, the right member is equal to the left member. Okay, same distance. This is same distance. Okay, so this force and this force is equal. So force and this force will be equal. So if this one is in tension, therefore this will be in tension. So let's assume this is okay. This, let's say, since this is collinear, okay, co uh collinear, I think collinear, okay. Since this is collinear, so this is equal to this, therefore this force is equal to this. So we don't need to find the other force. Or if you have, let's say, okay, a joint which is both of it, okay, both of it equal, and the both of the members is equal, and the e and the like here's four members, okay, each two connected together, this one and this one will be the same thing. So this force is equal to this force, and this force is going to be equal to this force. So if this compression, this will be compression. If this is tension, this will be tension. Okay, it will be same magnitude and same magnitude. Okay, magnitude and the same the direction. So if it this tension, therefore this is tension. If this is compression, therefore this is compression. Okay. Similar goes with this one. Okay. Okay, and so let's start. Okay, by finding, let's do cut. Okay, we can do cut by three members. We can do cut from here, so we can do cut. Okay, or we can do cut from this one. Okay, so let's do cut. Okay, we can do actually cut. Okay, why not? Let's do cut. Okay, so when we do a cut, okay. So let's actually write it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's J, here's C, and here's this is your force member, so I will not include it. Okay, and here's the support, here's roller, and here's pen. Okay, here we have 160 kips, and here is 112 kips, and here is 12 kips. Okay, and we are out with force of JD. Okay, it's going to D, and we are having with force of CD. Okay, it's going towards D, and we have here force of FIJ, which is going also towards J, and sorry, JI. JI. So this is called force of J I. Here's I. But if I take the summation of moment at D, I can find I, okay? So summation of moment at D, okay, plus, which is equal to 0, I can find Gi. So it will be F Gi 12, okay, clockwise, plus 160 clockwise keeps time by 12 minus counterclockwise minus 12 into 9 plus 16. Okay, 9 plus 16, which is equal to 0. Okay, uh, so this one will be, okay, clockwise, and 160 it is clockwise, same thing, minus 12, which is counterclockwise. Okay, and 9 plus 16. Um, we said tell D, so we need to draw a imaginary line. Okay, however, if you found the force of Fji, it will be collinear with the force of EI. So everything is going to be actually in this question, it's going to be collinear. 12 minus 12 times by 9 plus 16. Okay, 9 plus 16. So Ji is going to be equal to minus 130 kips compression. Okay, so if Ji is minus 130 kips, therefore if Ji, okay, therefore since we have here pen, okay, without any external load on it, without anything, okay, therefore this one is going to be equal to this one. Same thing I told you, okay, if you have a pen without external load and without support, okay, just a pen, and this is equal to this, therefore the forces, therefore force of A I is equal to negative 130 kips compression. So Fji is equal to Fei. Okay, here we found it, the first one. Okay, so we found two. We are left with the other one, which is found. And we found this one. Okay, so let's highlight it. Okay, by the marker. So we found this one, which is zero force member. We found this one, and we found this one. Okay. Let's go to bed. Okay. Uh, right now we need to do we found it. Okay, so it is equal to negative 130 caps. Okay, can we find FGD? FGD, yeah, we can find it if we resolve the force. Okay, it's totally easy. We can find it. So if you have here FGD, so it is horizontal length of GD member is 12. Okay, let's say 12, and its vertical length of GD member is 9. So let's say in square root 9 square plus 12 square is going to be equal to 15. 15, okay. So yeah, let's resolve it. Okay, it will be fine. Uh, if I need to resolve it, it will be equal if JD is equal to 12 over 15, and if you resolve it upward, if JD is equal to 9 over 15, okay, so let's find the summation of moment. Summation of y, it will be equal to uh, summation of f of y. Summation of f of y equal to 0. Upward force is positive. Um, upward force is FJD 9 over 15 um, plus it will be negative 130. Okay, so we have upward force. This is upward force, and don't forget to include FCD. Okay, so plus we have here uh, FCD. FCD, we don't know what's FCD right now. Okay, but we have plus 160, 160 kips, and minus 112, which is equal to 0. Okay, right now we can find FGD, but we don't know FCD. Okay, let's do it by horizontal. We can find right now this is summation of f of x equal to 0 in order to find out FGD. So FGD is equal to 12 over 15, okay, to the right side, plus 12, 12, so this plus this. Um, yeah, we have only one, two, we have only two, so we have only two forces horizontally. Mm, okay, equal to 0, therefore 12, or this got 12, yeah, so 12 over 15. So, okay. So minus 12 over 1, which is equal to 12 over 15, equal to FJT. Okay, so let's take the upward one, multiply by the downward, and then the downward is multiplied by the upward. So negative 12 times by 15 over 12. Okay, so negative 12 times by 15 over 12 is going to be equal to FJT is equal to be negative 15 okay, compression. So can we put it the FGT here? Okay, negative 15 caps. Okay, where we did found FGT it's upward, yeah, but the value if it was negative or if it was positive, I will put it itself. Okay, so it is negative 15 caps. Okay, so let's try to shift solve. Negative 15 into 9 over 15 plus negative 130 plus 160 minus 112. Therefore, FCD is going to be equal to 91 kips. Okay, tension. So we found those two forces. We can highlight it actually, okay, by the marker. So we found FCD, we found it already, FCD, and FGD. Where is GD here? We found it already. Right now we are left with the um, FJD, okay, and this one. Okay, can I do can I find the joint G right now? We try to find it. Okay, here they say that using sorry, here they say that using method of section. Okay, well, mark. Okay, sorry. Okay, I would say and method of joint. Okay, let's because we have two unknowns, so let's use method of joint. Okay, uh, method of join. Okay, it will works actually because we need to find if g if so these three member. Okay, we can do it. Okay, let's find those three members. Okay, f g e and by using method of section. Okay, so I will do cut over here. Okay, so you have here g and you have here what's going along the way f, so it is f. Draw imaginary line till it finish. Okay, so this is F, this is force FE, and you have a vertical at H, which is going, no, going along the way E. Or is it like going along the way E? Okay, shift it here. Okay, it's going along the way E. So FHE. Okay, and you have here a horizontal force which is of HI, which is going along the way I. Okay, it's going along the way. Okay, and you have here an external load of 30 kips. So and you have also here 18 kips. Okay, you have here F, you have here E, you have here I, and you have here I. Okay, it's fine. So let's find the moment at uh, well, you have here, if you can say that summation of moment at E to get rid of these two forces, but I need to get rid of the three forces. So summation of E moment at E is equal to 0. Okay, plus, or you can get rid of summation of moment at H. Okay, so if Hi, okay, Hi is to find hi is counterclockwise minus perpendicular distance, which is 9. Okay, 9, and you have here negative 18 times by its perpendicular distance, which is 12. Okay, and you have negative 30 times by 24. So negative 30 times by 24 equal to 0. Therefore, negative 15 times by 12 minus 30 times by 24. Okay, uh, it's going to be equal to minus FHI HI, okay, times by 9, which is going to be equal to 936. Okay, answer divided by 9, which is FHI is going to be equal to negative 104. Okay, I told you so HI is in Gibbs. Okay, so compression. So we found right now HFI um, is equal to negative 104 Gibbs. So right now hi is same as id, so we found it. Okay, so if hi, since this beam is equal to this beam and we have what's called a joint, therefore hi is equal to f id. Okay, so it is negative 104 hi kips is equal to negative 104 kips compression. Okay, so we found out hi. Let's mark. Okay, let's mark with green. So I found hi, and I found id. So let's go with the green one. Okay, black one. Okay, so I need right now to find if uh found here hi. Okay, so we have here two unknown. Well, can I say summation of at h to find um of e? Yeah, minus. So summation of moment at e is at h. Okay, at h equal to 0, clockwise positive. So at h, I will exclude this and this and this, since it all passes at h. So I have f e h f. Sorry, you have f e clockwise time by 9. Okay, um at moment h, so have minus 30 time by 12 counterclockwise, which is 12 equal to 0. So, therefore f is equal to 40 kips tension. Okay, so I found it. We found it. Fe is equal to, let's say, Fe. So Fe, where can I find Fe? Here's Fe. It is equal to 40 kips. Okay, but since this one is collinear, therefore Fe also Jf, therefore Jf is equal to 40. Okay, is black. Therefore, uh, Fg F is equal to 40 kips tension. Okay, since Fe is equal to Gf. Okay, so here's, since FFE is equal to FGF, so this is equal to this member, so we get rid also with this one. Okay, so we are left with F member of FH. zero force member. Okay, it is zero force member. So we get rid of it. Okay, since it is joined with you can see it's zero force member. Since 180 degree that's coming out of it a member without any external load on it. So FH is equal to 0 kips. Right now we need to solve the inclined. Okay, we are left with the inclined member right now. Okay, um, so let's find these inclined. Um, okay, so let's erase it. Let's erase in order to find the inclined. So in this case, yeah, no, uh, I didn't find actually FHE, yeah, HE, I didn't find it. So let's try to resolve it. Okay, in order to find it, um, here FE is equal to 40 kips, 40 kips, and here we found it already. So let's resolve it on x-axis. HE is 12 and 9, so square root per square plus 9 square, which is 15. Okay, so it will be equal to force of F H E into 12 over 15. 12 over 15. Okay, let's do, and you have here upward one, which is F H E into 9 over 15. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do this. To find FHE. So you either choose the summation of f of x or summation of f of y. Let's say that I will choose the easier force. Okay, anything. Okay, let's say summation of f of y. Okay, equal to 0 upward force, which is positive. So you have here negative 18. You have negative 13 external load. Okay, then you have upward force, which is positive FHE. 2, we have here the force, okay, equal to 0. Therefore, HE. Okay, we didn't find here HE. Just wait for a second. It will be TA over 1 divided by 9 over 25. So let's multiply it. 48 times by 25 over 9, which is equal to FHE. 48 divided by 25 over 9. It will be FHE is equal to 133.3. Okay. Um, let's say that keeps, okay, attention. Okay. Let's try to check, okay, if it's right or not. Okay. Okay. So found it. It is H F H is equal to 133.3. Okay, so let's go into the solution. Um, HE, uh, uh, where can I find HE here? H in the solution. Um, okay, H E H E. I'm astonished actually they didn't found it H E. Okay. IG IG they found it the IG. Okay. But H E they didn't found it. Tips. Um, H E, no, they need to find H E actually. Okay, guys. Uh, so we found the H is 133 attention. Okay, so let's mark it again. H E is 135. Sorry, 133.3. Okay, so let's find the adjoint G if you need to do it method of join. Okay, let's let's find it by doing JH. Okay, remember that we found the JF by when we cut F at FE. Where's FE is 40, so GF is 40 kips. So this is 40 kips. Okay, so let's move it. Okay, in order to not forget, let's move it. Okay, okay. So this is where's the pen? Okay, this is G. Okay, so method of joint in order to find GH. Okay, so I have here 40 kips. Okay, 40 kips. Since we said this is equal to this, and we have here force of we have G, we have force of, we have a downward external load of 30 kips, and we have GH or force GH. It's we have here 12 kips and upward which is 9, so we have 15. So let's resolve the force. Okay, it's 40 and it is of GH. Okay, which is vertically, which is 12 over 15. Okay, which is G over 30 into FGH is equal to 9 over 15. Okay, can we say summation of f of x or f of y? As you like. Okay, let's assume summation of f of x equal to 0. Right way is positive. Okay, so let's say that fgh 12 over 15 plus 40, okay, which is equal to 0. Okay, here's 40 which is equal to 0. It will be negative 40 over 1, 12 over 15, so it will be negative 40 times by 15 over 12. Okay, so negative 40 times 15 over 12, which is negative 15. So FGH is equal to uh, negative 50 GH. Okay, so GH is equal to negative 50. Okay, so we found this one. This number is negative 50 kips. Okay, we already found it. Oh, this one. Okay, and if you are not if you are not really sure if it's 40 kips. Okay, okay, let's say that let's remove the 40 kips. Okay, and make sure that and you use FGF. Okay, so instead of it will be FGF, and you need to find the FGH right now. So if you do summation of f of y, okay, if you do a summation of f of y equal to 0 upward force, okay, let's say minus 30 minus fgh. Okay, so minus 30 minus fgh into 9 over 15 equal to 0. So just wait for a second. 30 divided by 9 over 15 to find FGH. It will be here negative 50 kips. Okay. Okay, so it is FGH. Okay, so we can put here negative 50 kips. Okay, in order to find FGF. Okay, so by saying summation of f of x equal to 0 clockwise positive, so the right way is positive. Okay, and minus 50. I'll put the same value. Okay, into 12 over 15. Okay, plus into the other side, which is b minus FGF. Okay, so can I find this? We have here minus 50 kips. Okay, uh, it's minus 50 kips into, sorry guys, into 12 over. Okay, let's erase it in order to make it clear. Okay, let's erase it. So let's make it clear. Okay, I have minus 50. Okay, so it's plus since it is right, into 12 over 15, and I have also plus FGF equal to 0. So the answer is going to be equal to 50 times by 12 over 15. So FGF is equal to 40 kips tension. Okay, so is it the right thing? Yeah, it's the right. So you can use the method of join. Okay, if you are complicated, but since it is collinear without any external load, so this force should be equal to this force. Okay, similarly goes with this thing. Okay, so right now we need to find the member of ED. Member of ED is, yeah, we can find the member of ED. So if we do a cut, okay, let's erase everything. Let's erase everything. Okay. So I will do a cut, okay, from here, from this side. I'll do cut, okay, and I will include the upward part or the downward. I will include the upward part, okay. And let's say, which one is easier, you think, guys? I think the downward. Down it's easy. So you have here, oh, you have here joint, okay. So let's draw the joint. Okay, let's draw the joint. Here's G, and here's C, and here's A. So we have here 160. We have here which is 112. It is B. We have here it is 12 kips. Okay, no need to write it. Okay, 12 kips since the diagram is small. So we have also the upward one. Okay, will take time. If you go upward at D, and if you go at this one, so okay, D is fine. So zeta cut, so it is FG. Well, you found here the FGI. FGI is how much? FGI was negative, so you say it is negative 130 kips outward. Okay, and you found it here also the FDI is how much? FDI. Where is here DI or HI? Similar thing. DI. DI would be, yeah, DI is going to be equal to, uh, yeah, well, we didn't found it. No, we found it actually. Just as I advanced, the DI, the force of DI is we can find of HI. Um, I will calculate it over here, but we gonna found it. Okay, we gonna found it. HR, okay. You look at find here. Okay, let's find again FDI. Okay, it's no problem. Since it is going a longer way, this is going a longer way of I. Okay, here's the target. Is we need to find F DE. Okay, DE. Okay, DE. So it's going along the way E. Okay, so we need to resolve the force. Okay, we have horizontal, which is 12 9, 12 9, so it's 15. Okay, square root 12 squared plus 9 squared, which is 15. So let's resolve the component. I will take summation of Fy. Okay, plus upward, since we don't know FDI. Okay, but we found it actually, FDI somewhere here. FDI, we found it, or HI, we found it somewhere here, but I think I erased it. um okay, let's take summation of Fy equal to 0, the upward force. uh so let's resolve the component. I will remove it and I will resolve vertically. Okay, uh, okay, let's say this is will be deleted. I will say FDE into the 9 over 15, 9 over 15. So if GE is equal to 9 over 15 upward force. Okay, and you have upward force plus negative 130, um, and you have upward force which is plus 160. You have downward which is minus 2, minus 112 equal to 0. Okay, 1 is downward. So minus 112 equal to 0. In this case, we can find x minus 130 plus 160 minus 112. So therefore, if DE 9 over 15 is going to be 82. So 82, instead of using the calculator, over 1 divided by 9 over 15. So let's take the top with the least, the lower part, and the denominator with the numerator. So 82 times by 15 over 9 times by 1. So 82 times by 15 over 9. So the answer is going to be equal to 136.67 kips. Okay, guys. Attention. So it is FDE. So we found FDE. So FDE is 136 kips. Okay. Uh, so can we find right now F C F C FJC? Yeah, why not? We can find that. We can find easily. So, but we need to find if here we found it if CD is equal to how much? By if I said resolve the force uh, CD, because if you find here, because you have here one unknown, two unknown, three unknown. Okay, can we do cut like this? Okay, can we just cut like this? Let's see. So I take here. We need to find uh force of JC. Okay, JC. JC. We can take a joint or method of section. Okay. If I take method of section and I do a cut like this. Okay. He is here C. Okay, here's force of F C D, and here do we have here force of F J C or C G, and here we have uh, force of F C B. F C B. Okay, and if we say summation of f of x equal to 0, right, we plus, you can see that it is zero force member. Okay, at C, since it is fjc is equal to 0 caps. So you can do it like this, or we can say it is 180 degrees. This member is same thing. It's collinear, so this one it's zero force member. So let's just remove it. So we with uh, found out with JC, the member of JC. So let's get rid of this and let's get rid of this. Lastly, we need to find the member of CB in this and this. Okay, we can say JA is equal to force of IJ. Force J is not equal to, okay, force of AJ. It is not equal to force of IJ, since the distance it's not